Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. As you can tell, it's very cold. It's about 3 degrees in here at the moment, so the heater's on. And the other day, this arrived from Rade Garage. So I'm going to start fitting it. Yesterday I planned to start fitting it, and I thought, right, I'll re-watch the video from Rade Garage which explains how to fit it, etc. And the first thing the chap says on this extremely good video is the first thing you need to do is make sure your fuel tank is as close to empty as you can possibly get. So I thought, right, let's see how much fuel I've got in the tank. I had 3/4 of a tank. I tried siphoning it, couldn't get the siphon into the tank sufficiently to get the fuel. So I thought it's no good, even though it's freezing cold. Yesterday it was between sort of 0 and 2 degrees here. And I thought it's no good, I've got to go out for a ride, and I need to do quite a few miles because I need to, you know, use up this fuel. So I rode for about 3.5 hours, did about 140 miles or so, and when I was within about 35 miles of home, the light came on, the fuel light, and I thought, well, actually that's probably a bit early, because I don't know whether I'm going to have enough fuel to get home. So I rode gingerly and I managed to eke out the fuel to arrive home. Now I've no idea how much fuel is in here, but I imagine it's about an egg cup full. So once I got home, obviously the bike was then filthy. So this morning I've washed the bike, and now I'm going to finish cleaning it, and then I'm going to start dismantling it. And then you'll catch me later and you can see how I'm getting on. Right, it's 2 days later now. It was really cold here. It's about 0 in the shed. I've got the heater on to try and warm the place up. But I got on pretty well. I followed the very helpful video from Rade Garage. Got my laptop out here, which managed to pick up the Wi-Fi. And I'll show you where I'm up to. So the tank is fitted. It went pretty easily, actually. I wouldn't say very easily, but it was okay. There's a couple of things on the Rade Garage video that are omitted, which was mildly annoying. But I mean, you know, I think one of the problems with following a video is you follow it almost blindly, whereas if you're doing a job yourself and you need to figure out how things are and where they go, then you're more likely to learn better from it. It's almost like following a sat-nav. If you follow a sat-nav, you never really get to know where things are. If you have a list of place names sellotaped to your tank, then you find out about places. So anyway, the air filter all sorted out, fitted. All these wires are for various bits at the front of the bike. Tanks on, the old carbon fibre malarkey, and the ignition switch. The only thing which I had a problem with, well, not a problem, but that has caused a little consternation, is this bracket broke. I don't know if you can see that. If I zoom in a bit, you can see it's separated here. I was screwing it up, not aggressively, and it just snapped. So it may have been just at a slightly wrong angle, but it's not moving anywhere. You know, I mean, I don't know what this thing does, to be honest, but it's not moving anywhere. I'm not overly concerned. My OCD nature will probably mean I'll order a new one, even though it's not necessary. But anyway, that's the only thing. So where I'm up to now is the fuel tap is fitted, and of course we've got no pipe on it. And so now I need to go into here, take the fuel pump out, and do the next bit. So the next stage is going to be going from here to here, and that involves taking all this apart and drilling a hole. So that's the next bit. You'll catch me in a minute. Right, so now everything's all fitted. Fuel lines on the fuel tap, round to the banjo bolt on the extension piece. So now all I've got to do is put the mud flap back on there, and then it's pretty much finished. And then obviously put the panels on, and then the next job is to fit mirrors onto here so that I can get rid of these ones up here, which cause an awful lot of wind blast and turbulence, and put some mirrors on here. So I bought these CRT mirrors. I wanted the Rottweiler mirrors, and I'm sure someone in the comments is going to tell me where I can buy them in the UK, but I could not find somewhere of buying the Rottweiler mirrors that would send them to the UK. It's one of the wonderful benefits of Brexit is that we can't get lots and lots of things delivered to the UK anymore. So I need to see how they fit on, drill a couple of holes in here to put the bracket on, and then I can get rid of these and have these folding. So that's the next job. So I'll put some bits back together and you'll join me in a while. So all finished now. Mirrors are fitted, tank's finished, and the bike's back together. So I'll just show you what I've been up to. So in terms of the tank, the one thing that I think they could have made clearer in the video is when you fit this hose between the tap and the extension piece, you need to take account of the fact that when you put the side panel on, you need to allow a bit of extra room. Now, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fixed. It's fine. I suppose, you know, if I was doing it again, I'd probably put an extra centimetre of hose on this bit. I mean, it's not straining or anything. It'll be absolutely fine. But they should have just maybe made that point in the video. And the other thing was that the chap on the video made a big thing about removing the rectifier heat sink because there's a bolt behind it that holds the tank. But he failed to mention the fact that on this side there is also a bolt which holds the tank, which is in there. You probably won't be able to see it, I don't know. Anyway, trust me, it's in there. And again, this is one of the issues, as I mentioned previously, of following a video. You know, you follow the video and you assume it's going to cover every single aspect of the fitting, and of course it didn't. The other thing I've done, I was mentioning the mirrors. The mirrors I had, or I ordered, were these. They're called CRT. There they are. Oh, and there am I. And the idea is that, you know, that they fit on the bike in this sort of manner on the end of the handguard. However, I remembered I had some CRG folding mirrors that fold like that. And I just thought, do you know what? These are way better quality. I mean, they're about £60 each. Whereas the other mirrors were about £70 for the pair, but they had this bracket which I needed. So I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll fit these. These fold back. Now, okay, you might argue, well, they don't fold in the way that the others do. But when I tried folding the others in, they became loose. I mean, it wasn't. They're just not very good. But these are better. I know they fold in. I had these from a previous project. I had a Kawasaki Z900 RS, and I fitted these to the bar ends, and then when I sold the bike I took them off. But they're really good because they've got a convex glass, which these ones do not have. They just have flat glass, which is not as good as the CRG convex glass. So I've put those on. My only concern is I hope it will go through the path down the side of the house. Otherwise, I won't be able to get the bike out. So that's it really. The next bit of the project is to put on the lower front mudguard, which I've ordered from a place called Perfect Fairings in Greece. And I had notification, I think I ordered it on Christmas Day, I think. And I had notification yesterday that it's been shipped. So that will arrive in the next sort of 4 to 5 days. After all, it has got a long way to come. And then I'll be fitting that, and so I'll be doing a video of that. But in the meantime, the tank's fitted. I've yet to obviously test it, but I'm very pleased with the way that the installation went. I'm happy with the mirrors. I think the bike's looking great, and I love riding it. Absolutely, really enjoy riding it. So that's it really. Next thing is the mudguard, and I'll be doing a video on that. But in the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it mildly interesting, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. That would be really helpful, and subscribe if you like listening to me talk, and I shall see you next time. So bye for now.